Have you ever wanted a one-stop shop to do everything there is to do with generative AI? Literally create your images, animate your images, cast characters, get consistency, change camera angles, animate everything. There are so many creative tools out there, but a lot of people wish that there was just one tool with everything in one place. Well, your wait is over. With this tool, you'll be able to ideate a movie idea, create characters, and basically the entire process of making a short film or a commercial or even a concept trailer for a larger movie and even a music video. You'll be able to create a voiceover, a storyboard, edit your film, create a soundtrack, and so much more. I'm gonna even make one live with you right now from scratch. If you find any of this useful, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. I will keep these videos coming, keep showing you the new tools and using them to help you see what's even available to you. Now, the tool is called LTX Studio, and it just became available to everyone pretty recently. First, you're gonna go to app.ltx.studio, and then you're gonna create an account, and we'll go from there. Now, keep in mind, I'm gonna be making one with you right now. I am not quite sure how this is gonna turn out, but it is more focused on showing you what can happen with a tool like this, and you can obviously take it from there. Now, I will say that these tools are being advanced every day. I was in the beta for this program, and it was not as great as I wanted it to be, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But when I tried it recently, they've completely changed everything, and it's starting to get really good. So imagine if that's only been like 3 or 4 months ago, now it's better. Imagine what's gonna happen in 6 months from now. So this is gonna be unbelievable, but let's see where it is right now and we'll go from there. So I'm on the site and this is what it looks like. I started a project a while ago. I'm not going to use this. So you have the option to start from scratch. You can start with just an idea and it'll help you kind of come up with the rest of your idea. And you can start with a script. You know, I had put together a script that I just wasn't able to make a while ago. And I want to try it. I want to see what it's going to look like here. And I'm going to use that script. So I am going to input text. It has to be text file. You cannot upload a PDF. Unfortunately, you can upload a full text document, but since I just have text, I'm just going to copy my script and I'm going to paste it right here. Great. And that is a short film script. It's just 3 pages, and I am going to hit next. You can upload about 12,000 characters. Great. So here is what happens next. It's starting to generate the cast. And I have 3 characters in my project. I don't really like the way all of these look. So first off, you can choose if you want it standard. Like you can do, then every time you click on one, it will change how the people come. I definitely don't like that. You can even do it as an anime. I definitely don't want to do that, but I'm showing you how it's gonna go. Interesting, much different. You have all of these choices to choose from. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna stick with cinematic because I want this to be more of a film, really. So there you have it. So in another video, I showed you how to use style references. So you can actually take a style reference and put it in here. So you know what? I'm gonna try that actually. So I'm gonna come back to Midjourney and I'm gonna see if there is a style that I like that I used in the past. I kind of dig this. I'm gonna save this image and then I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna use that image to drive the style of my entire short film. Interesting. That is very, very heavy. I'm gonna lower the style intensity because that was a little crazy. I don't like that. Okay, that's a little bit more stylish. So here are my 3 characters. So I'm gonna make him appear differently. It was a gamer who discovers a mysterious augmented reality glasses, and it goes from there. He's male, Caucasian. I didn't want him to be Caucasian, so I'm gonna change that right here. And then as I change it, it will change the image of my character, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So this is what's happening. So now I'm basically creating my character right here. I changed him a little bit. He looks still pretty cool. So in the essence, I want him to be a bit nerdy. And the appearance, I also want that to be nerdy. That's cool. I wanted him to have glasses, so that's perfect. So that kind of fits better of what I want. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna apply that character. So now, if you see right here, that's my new character. It's great. I kind of dig her, but I'm not sure how this is going to be. I technically wanted her to be she is almost like a digital representation, so I don't know how it's going to do this. Digital representation, not real. Let's see what it does. I think that works, because again, it's not exactly what I want, but that's okay. So I definitely, this is my my bad guy. He's not a good man. I do want him to appear to be, okay, right now it says male, Caucasian, balding, fit. I actually want him to be overweight. Okay, much better. Awkward. Okay, I love it. He is the guy. So now you've seen I've changed my characters from the original to this. I think I'm digging how this is gonna go. So I am just gonna go ahead next. Let's just see what it does next. Being able to visualize your concept like this is insane. Again, it's not necessarily like you're trying to create the film with these characters, but to be able to show somebody the idea that you had in a different way. And wait till you see some of the tools here, because the tools really allow for you to have control over your images and do things that you would just never be able to do before. And like, it's almost like a creative person's canvas. Now look at this. It's breaking down the entire script into scenes and shots. So you see basically Matthew, a nerdy gamer, discovers augmented reality glasses in a cozy house in a rural neighborhood. Matthew Carter, a 27-year-old nerdy gamer, sits on a living room couch playing video. So it basically broke down my script, because now it's going to turn that into images and storyboards. Imagine I went through it. I like it. I'm happy. Now what it's going to do is it's going to break it down, and it's going to give me storyboards that I can then just work with to create my image and create the vision that I have for this project. You got to admit that this is pretty cool. Again, whether or not it is getting it right on target, just know if all you were doing at a company was making this piece of software better, imagine that. So take a look at this. So now these right here is what was in the breakdown. Okay, those were the script points in the breakdown. So now I'm going to come up here and I can see this is the scene. Okay, sits on a couch intensely focused on a flickering light. Red bloodshot eyes reflecting the screen's light. Pretty solid. Low light living room with shadows cast by a flickering television. Jumps up from the couch, started by a knock at the door. Nope, don't like that. Opens the door, finds a package. Okay, so now you come down here, front door, package, bends down. It's great. I can literally take this frame if I wanted to move it here and swap it. So I'm creating a storyboard, right? I could also, right here, hit this little plus button if I wanted to add a frame. I'm gonna take that away. That simple, right? Now let's just show you how these tools work, because in this frame right here, he's looking forward, but there's a TV behind him. That makes absolutely no sense. So I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna come in here and say remove objects. I just hit on tools and I said remove objects. It's taking me to the shot editor. So what I wanna do is I just wanna remove that, because obviously the TV wouldn't be behind him. That makes no sense. You can change the brush size down at the bottom. I need a pretty large one. And then right here, I just want to remove that television. Gone. You know what? If I wanted to do a generative fill, I could literally put, why don't I do this? Because we need some natural light coming up in there. I want to replace it with a window. Moody lighting outside. Yeah, yes, and yes. So now I just changed the image. Now I like, the red bloodshot eyes. I like that. I don't like, I come back in here again. I could go to imagine. I'm not going to go in and fix this whole short film, but so let's go down here. Oh, cool. I see this and I'm like, you know what? I just don't like the angle of this shot. It just does not work for me, and I just cannot live with it. I'm going to click on Shot Editor right here, and then I am going to stand by. So I'm going to just click on that shot right there, and then I'm like, oh, I just can't deal with that. So I'm going to come over here. I am going to, what do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to click on Tools right here, okay? And then I want to fix the camera angle. This is an image. This is an image. I want to fix the camera angle to this image. You see what it did? It basically created a point cloud almost, and it's creating the 3D. That's what this represents right here. I can literally click and drag to change the image, right? And if I wanted to right click, I wanted to move it over here. I wanted to come right here, Let's do that. That's a better shot. Sure. Generate. So now it's taking my new camera angle. It's re-envisioning that image from that angle. Yes, I know. In the style that I created inside Midjourney. Yes, I know. That's pretty cool. So now I'm going to come here and I'm going to say, okay, cool. I like what you did. Done. Now I have a new image. Great. Wonderful. That might not be what I want to do. That's not the point. So right here, I can come here and I can say shot type if I wanted it to be, I want it to be a close-up. Changes it from a wide shot to a close-up. That works as well. That's kind of cool. Wonderful. So now if I wanted to do a motion, if I wanted to do that for character, I can capture face here. Let's do that in a second. So a camera control. Great. So I am going to, let's do natural motion. That makes sense. You can do scene motion with subject, little camera movement. Great. Okay, so camera control. So the start frame, just understand that this is an image. So the start frame goes right here. The end frame, so that's the start frame. The end frame I want to be right here, because it's going to focus on maybe it's going to focus on his feet later. I don't know. Cool. Let's see what happens. That just happened. So I'm going to apply it, and that's cool. And natural motion, I can keyframe it if I wanted to. I don't need to do that, but you can basically do whatever it is that you want. That's pretty cool. That's very, very cool. So wonderful. I don't need to do that. I can do a scale. I can do a duration. Do I want it to be a 3-second shot, a 6-second shot, 12 seconds? I can add sound effects if I want. How about this? I'm gonna do birds chirping, horns honking. Let's see what it says. So here's right here. I don't need geese. Don't need turkeys. I think that last one was great. A chicken cluck. I don't need that. But you get the picture. So hold on one second. I don't need Canadian geese. Birds chirping park. That's great. So birds chirping park. Great. Generate video. .2D image. You understand the whole process, right? That's probably the closest. Some of these came out pretty weird. So if I pick that, I mean, yes, I know. Okay, so that is a shot, right? So now I want to come back into my storyboard and let's talk a little bit more. So right here, this is living room, low light. If I said dark, what would it do? So now it takes the whole entire scene, right? It takes the entire scene and changes all the images to give it that feeling that you're setting for the scene versus the image, right? All of that after the scene changes. So that's not too much what I wanted. So it's okay, because that's not, bam. And then, okay, now look at this. This is pretty cool. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna come into the shot editor right there. Now I am going to generate a video. So character, I wanna do character. Now you have the character right there. I've got my camera activated. I wanna capture his face. I know. I'm going to take, keep your head centered, boom, boom, boom. It gives you the ability to upload and record a face. Take your spot, keep your head centered and avoid shoulder movement, click apply. Okay, so I'm gonna take your spot. I'm gonna do this one. Got it. I'm gonna record with webcam. I'm doing this live with you right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Right there. So let's there. Now see, he's in the great. Okay, let's give it a try. So I am going to hit record and I'm going to be like, all right, this is exactly how it's going to go. Now I'm going to stop recording and now I'm going to apply to that character. And then I'm just going to hit generate video. Let's see what happens. Again, I have no clue what's going to happen. I just did this live with you right here. But I just recorded my face with my webcam. This is a 2D image, and we'll see what happens. I recorded a 2D, I took a 2D image, I recorded my face with a facial capture, and then I put it onto the 2D image. He is moving, he is using my voice. All right. This is exactly how it's gonna go. That just happened. Great. Sure, I know. Now if you come back up here, I'm curious how like my soundtrack can go. I could come up here and I could say great, suspenseful. I do not want electronic. I am not gonna do that for that project. Great, that seems great. So. That's cool. Another thing that you can do is I could come right here and go to character. I want to add character dialogue. I can say, where on earth do you think you are going?
Where on earth do you think you are going?
Okay, that's Matthew Carter. Let's see.
As an organizer, I start from where the world is. Friends show their love.
Let's see. What do we got here?
Genius is 1% inspiration. You teach best. Genius.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Where on earth do you think you are going?
I know, this is insane. So you get the idea. Like, it just made the entire picture in that. Okay, so I think this is enough for you to see what LTX Studio can do. All right, I created a style. I drove the entire project with that style. I uploaded a script. I took that script, it broke it down into sections. It broke it down into a storyboard. I can change camera angles. I can add my voice. I can animate the 2D image characters, create a soundtrack, make sound effects, all of that. I'm just going to add one more thing because why not? I'm going to take it over to Rivet. AI. And now imagine I just wanted to pitch this project. I've already created my storyboard, my vision, and whatnot. I don't really want to go to a line producer to break this whole thing down for me. That would be really frustrating. So for me right now, I just want to get it out and show somebody what it might look like and how it might break down. So this is going to be called Augmented. Great. I'm going to upload my project. My augmented project right here, drag in the file. It's taking my file. I'm going to go to next. This is a short film. Next, I want coverage. I want a script breakdown, schedule, budget, character breakdown. Wonderful. Advanced. I could do all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to create a project. So max budget should be in range of $35. Okay, great. I just got a budget raise, so $35,000. It's lovely. I'm very, very excited. You know what? I'm going to be shooting this in California. You know what? I want to do tax incentives. So maybe I can shoot this in Louisiana. The short film, because I have a friend in Louisiana who could help me out. So now I might be able to get tax incentives for that, right? So now, augmented, short film, uploaded today. Great. So that is my project. So now, there you have it. So the cast members are Matthew. Let's just see right here. Props. I have my scenes. All my scenes right here. Matthew, girl, all the people in each scene. It breaks down to glasses, mailbox. It breaks down literally every element in this project, in every scene in my project. It does the breakdown for me. I come over here and I look at coverage, and it's a young man uses augmented reality glasses to search for a missing girl, only to encounter a mysterious, unsettling twist. It shows the premise is good, plot is good, production value. Okay, well, thank you. That's so sweet of you. It breaks down the summary, comments. It got my short film. Now I come to characters. I want a character breakdown. It says Matthew, 20s, male. Okay, it breaks down all of those. Matthew description. It gives me descriptions for everything. Now I need a shooting calendar. Great, it gives me a shooting calendar. I can edit that. I need a strip board right there. So there's my board. I can move things around on how I want to shoot it. And then I could come to my day out of days. It literally says, okay, how many days I'm going to shoot it. And I can update that. My budget. Great. It goes into my budget and says how much money should be broken down to everything. And I could go into like the actuals and how that is. And then a location, SAG-AFTRA, SAG short project agreement, assumed duration, 10 minutes. It's amazing. Edit, assumptions, and budget, and rebudget. You can do all of that. So LTX Studio paired with something like Rivet AI gets you up and running like never before. You should check them out. Subscribe to the channel if this helped you in any way. And I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully you found this useful. I'll talk to you later.